Hello everyone, Nuclear Films here. I know it's been quite a while, but the other day I went and I watched the movie The Shift. The basic plot revolves around Kevin, perfectly normal guy who falls in love with a woman, gets married, has a family, and then things fall apart. But as things fall apart, he's suddenly whisked away to an alternate reality, a dystopian place controlled by a powerful man called the Benefactor. Kevin must struggle to resist the Benefactor, survive in this dystopian world, and do anything he can to return to his love. Now the pacing, in my opinion, isn't particularly good, especially towards the beginning. Some of the setup felt rushed, and I think the film felt a little longer than it was. That being said, the characters are fantastic. Kevin is very relatable and likable, with perhaps one exception. Every decision he makes is perfectly understandable and relatable. You feel for him, and you want to see him reunited with Molly. Then there's the Benefactor, played by Neil McDonough. He's so good in this role. It's clear that he's having a lot of fun being this villain, and he does a great job. Molly, Kevin's wife, is also wonderful, but a bit underused, in my opinion. She's very confident in herself, but other than that, we don't actually get to learn very much about her. She spends most of the movie as an object of the story, less as a character. There's Gabriel, played by Sean Astin. As always, Sean Astin brings a likability to the role, which adds a certain amount of shock when certain events transpire later in the movie. Then there's Russo, played by John Billingsley. He's a rougher character, but still extremely likable, though he's very different than what I'm used to seeing him as in Star Trek Enterprise. The premise of the film is good and original. I'm always a sucker for sci-fi, and it's a bonus when it's dystopian. These days, the whole multiverse premise is a little run into the ground, but the way that's done in this film seems fresh and original. The budget is super low for a modern film, only $7 million. But most of the time it doesn't feel like it. For the most part, it's a very good-looking film. The special effects are excellent, and apart from a couple scenes, the production value never wavers. The Christian overtones in the film are very far from subtle. Now, depending on who you are, you'll either find this very refreshing or very irritating. I myself didn't mind it too much. I thought the idea of the supernatural mixed with the sci-fi dystopian was very cool. Despite the hopeful message, most of the film is very dark and gritty. The alternate reality Kevin gets trapped in is full of darkness and shaky cam, with the occasional Hunger Games vibe. Now, did I like the movie? Yes, I did like the movie. I thought it was probably one of the best movies of the year. Granted, that is a pretty low bar. Overall, I give The Shift an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Until next time, Nuclear Films, out.